Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to Melanie Loves Death Metal. This is now the third time I've tried to record this video today. First time I tried to live stream it and then my internet went out. For whatever reason, I don't know. That's a thing that happens here, especially if you have Spectrum. It just happens. And then the second time I recorded it and then my mic sounded awful. It was doing this crackling thing. So I don't know if the volume was too high. I don't use like a mixer or anything like that. It's just directly plugged into my computer. I don't really have a professional setup here, guys, and whatever. So now I'm trying it again, and I've decided if this time there's still something wrong with the video, it's still just going to go up, and hopefully you'll just suffer through it. Anyway, this is, I guess you could say, a collection update slash VCLT kinda update slash unboxing kinda slash self shameless promotion slash label spotlight. It's a lot of things in one. I got a massive package yesterday from Paul from Gristle. If you don't know who that is yet, I don't know why you're watching my video, but I'm assuming you know who Gristle is. If you don't, they release a lot of great stuff. Texas underground death metal label. A lot of brutal death metal. I've distroed a lot of stuff. I've showed off a lot of stuff on this channel. Absolutely love Gristle. Absolutely love Paul. He sent me this massive package, which was a complete shock. I'm not going to lie to you. He did send me a heads up after I did the Bloodspawn spotlight last week, because they have a release on Gristle right now. It's like, hey, thank you for this. I sent you a package, and I just assumed it was going to be like a tape or a CD or something small. And when I opened my P.O. box, I was like, holy crap, what the heck? It was like 7 pounds stacked, stuffed. So I'm showing off everything today. He said, do whatever you want with this stuff, whether that be put it on my distro to sell, giveaways, keep for myself, whatever. So there's still a lot of things I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to do several giveaways, that's for sure. I am definitely going to do giveaways. But I might actually put some of it up for sale too, probably at a very discounted price. I don't feel right selling it for retail cost or anything like that. So yeah, it's a ton of tapes, and then it's a lot of CDs. Some of the CDs are duplicates of the tapes, but I'll still show you the CDs so you can see it. And then there's some stuff that's unreleased yet. It hasn't been put up on the website to purchase yet, and I got a couple of copies of those, so I'll show those, but I'm not going to do anything with those yet until Gristle has their chance to promote it on their website and get it up for sale and all that stuff like that. So I'm excited because I was able to listen to one thing that I thought when I saw it, I thought that it had been released already and it was just out of print, and he found 2 extra copies and gave it to me. No, it just hasn't been released yet. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I'll show you that first. So this is a repress of a classic death metal, brutal death metal album. So it's been out already, and like I said, this is why I thought it had been out of press already. When did this come out? Here we go. I'm gonna start doing the searching while I'm recording a video because I can never remember dates. I'm really bad with that stuff. So let's find out when this actually came out. This actually came out 2013. So it's a demo from 2013. So again, I was familiar with it. I liked it. And when I saw it in the box, I was like, wait, did I miss this? No, it just hasn't come out yet. So I have 2 copies of this. One is going to be kept for me on tape. And then I have some CDs that I'll show you. So this is Immortal Suffering with Images of Horror. So again, this is a demo. They have a couple of other full lengths out, and they haven't released anything in a while. But this is really good brutal death metal. And the tape looks amazing. It is one of those all over print tapes. So there's the logo on that side, and then the album cover on this side. It looks incredible. From what Paul told me, there's like a UV-ness to this. I haven't actually tried it yet. There's going to be those UV variants as well. So again, this comes out next month. So when that comes out, I'll decide what to do with these. Probably do a giveaway or something. So yeah, that was really cool. I was excited to see that when I saw it. So got an extra one of these. It looks awesome. It's got like a colored case too. It's hard to see, but it's like a baby blue color. So that was some of the tapes in there. The next one is another copy of this. I've given this away a couple of times already because I had so many extra copies of this. He always seems to throw a copy of this in whenever I get some sort of a package from him. This is Skeleton of God with Urine Garden. So Death Grind, early Death Grind. I don't think they've made anything in a really long time, or if they're even still together anymore. It's out in the, when was this, from the 90s? I don't remember. But anyway, so I've got one copy of this. I don't know what color it is, but I'll probably throw this into a distro order. So if you order something from me and you get a copy of that thrown in there, that's why. I already have a copy of that for myself, and I've given away like 3 or 4 copies of that now. So, and then the next was, which I was excited about, I was glad that I got some extra copies of this because, again, I previewed this last week on my channel. This is Bloodspawn, so he sent me some extra copies of this. There's the pink tape, which is really cool, and I might keep that for myself. And then there's the cream colored one, which is the one that I have. So this is really good. So thank you for sending me this. I was excited about this. If you haven't listened to this yet, go over to my video, go to the Bandcamp, do all the things. It is very good. 3 tracks of really good death metal and definitely worth your ears. So next is 3 releases that I was really pumped about because they've been in my wish list of I need to buy this, I need to do it, and then I just never did it. It's one of those things where you have a list and then you never do it. And then it was in this box and I was like, oh my god, thank you. So this is a must-have. A must-have if you are a death metal fan, and I am being incredibly biased because it is a Chicago death metal band, and this is Fleshgrind with their full length, their only full length I should say, Destined for Defilement. Yeah, so he sent me this. I opened up this copy because I'm going to keep it, and it's a black with the green ink on there. Again, band out of Chicago, Fleshgrind. Do I really need to talk more? Some really good underground death metal here, really worthy of your ears. Fantastic band. I love Fleshgrind. Some death grind I should say. There's some grindcore elements into there as well, so this is really awesome. So there's 2 of these. The other one is a orange tape with the green ink, so that was cool. So that was another tape that was in here. The other 2 releases that I was excited about is this another death grind band, Massacred. So Skull Slayer, which is some demos. So this is really good, dude. If you like your death grind with the like the super fast snare, you're gonna love this shit because it's really good. So this was a demo that came out. All right, for the sake of the video and for the information, I'll get you the dates of when this came out. And this is not to be confused with Massacre, the death metal band from Florida. This is Massacred from Argentina, the brutal death grind band. So this is their demo from 2021. So this was last year. For whatever reason, I thought it was a couple years ago, but it just seems like forever ago. So this is really good. I remember when he released this and announced it, and I listened to it and I really liked it. And again, it was one of those wish list items that I just never got around to, and thankfully there were still copies left. So one of those for myself, I've got the cream colored copy, and then there's another clear with the red tin foil in there, so that looks really nice. So there's those, and then also another I think this is an EP, I believe, or it might be a comp of their demo and then the EP, I can't remember. So another one right there. This one is called Brutal Murder. Is that what it's called? Yeah. And did I open one? Yeah, I did open one. So I'll show you the one that I opened. So I opened a white one. I believe there's a red one that I just showed you as well. And then this is just a very simple J card. Right there, there's nothing on the other side. So this is also really good. It looks like they have a full length out, or it's going to be, maybe it hasn't been released yet. Human Extermination. It says 2022. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. So extra copies of that. This is really, really good. I think you'll really enjoy this, especially if you're a Death Grind fan. You'll probably really enjoy that. Also, I still have a cold, so if you're wondering why I sound all nasally. Alright, so then he sent me one copy of this. This actually needs absolutely no introduction. This is the first demo of Frozen Soul that was originally released on Maggot Stomp, Encased in Ice, and then they turned it into an extended comp, and they added some other covers on here. I think there's a Slayer cover and stuff like that, and then there's the original Encased in Ice demo. So Century Media, that's where Frozen Soul is currently on, and it looks like Corpse Gristle is going to be releasing a tape and a CD. I don't think this has been out yet, or has been released yet. I know the vinyl has been. It was incredibly delayed, and I don't even think some people have gotten it yet. Like last year they announced it. For me, I have the Maggot Stomp edition, but since this is a comp and extended, it's got different things on it. I am 1000% going to keep this tape. So that was cool. So thank you. And I think he mentioned that there was some other variants that are going to come out with some UV-ness to it and all that stuff too. So I also have several of the CDs, which I'll show you when I get to the CDs. So that was cool. That made me happy. I love Frozen Soul. I think they're fantastic. And I don't care that they sound like Bolt Thrower. And then this also needs absolutely no introduction. We got some brutal grind, death grind here with Disgorge, Chronic Corporal, Infest. So this is a repress that he recently just did. So I think these tapes actually might be sold out, and I think this is a purple copy. I already have a copy of this, so I'll probably do a giveaway with this. Really good, nasty stuff here. If you haven't heard that yet, you should definitely check that out. That's a must-have if you're into that death grind stuff. That gore grind, I should say. Okay. Couple more tapes here. Couple more. Let's get through this stack. So, a new release here on Corpse Gristle. One that I immediately hadn't listened to yet, and then I popped it on today, and I really like it. This is Gutricide, the self-title. I can't remember. Is this an EP? I thought it was a full length, but I might be wrong. Let me just... Gutricide. Let me type it in there. Get the official deets for you guys. This is an EP. Okay, that's not a full length. So this is an EP, self-titled EP. This just came out this year, and I got the white tape that I opened, and I still haven't decided if I'm going to keep the tape or the CD. But I listened to this today, and I really, really liked it. I immediately was a little bit behind on listening to this. So the cover of the tape is different from the CD. So the tape is like a black and grayish tone, and it looks like it's a little bit different artwork. And then the CD is a colored version, which looks really cool. So I kind of like the CD color version a little bit more. So maybe I'll end up keeping the CD. I don't know yet. But I also really like the tape. I like white pearl printed tapes. I think they look really good. And it has like a red case. So this is really good, and he sent me extra copies of that. It looks like this might be a transparent with the foil. I don't know. I didn't open them. I didn't want to open them just in case. And this might be a tinted one. I don't know. So there's extra copies of this. So this is really good. Really good death metal. You should check this out if you haven't yet. I was new to this band. I'd never heard of them until their release. It's Texas death metal, so naturally it is really good. So then the final releases are, he sent me one copy of this, which is mine. I'm not getting rid of this. I really, really enjoy this. And I don't know how I know about this. I think it might have been a while back. I heard it on YouTube and just really liked it, and I don't think I didn't ever go to see if I could find it, but they did a repressing of this, and I know it's still available. So this is Infernal Dominion. It's their only release, Salvation Through Infinite Suffering, I think from back in the 2000s, early 2000s, and it has a really nice slipcase. So this is really good underground death metal, one of those little underground death metal gems that deserved a pressing to have added to your collection. Here is the J card right there. It's got that old school J card. I used to have a lot of tapes that had J cards like this back in the day when I used to buy tapes when I was able to. Whenever I'd get money from birthdays and stuff like that. So this is really cool. So this is mine, but I just figured I would show it to you guys. I thought that was exciting. When I saw it in the box, I was happy about that. Because again, it's one of those things that I just been wanting to get and then never did. So then these last two probably they absolutely shouldn't need any introduction to you guys, but I got some more Devourment Butcher of the Weeks. I've distroed these already with Corpse Gristle. This is obviously needs no introduction here. You guys know this, so it's that variant of the tape, and I've shown this on here, I don't know how many times now, 3 times. Amazing brutal death metal band, needs no introduction. Molesting the Decapitated and this one are probably obviously the two iconic ones, but they have a solid discography across the board. I need to get their other stuff. So I actually bought a vinyl version that he just repressed, and I believe they're sold out now, directly from him. So I'm excited to get that. But so now I've got 2 extra copies of this. One is unopened, and I opened one for the video. So I'm definitely gonna do some giveaways for this because people really love this album, and they really like when I do giveaways with that. And then finally, the last 2 tapes are a solo one-man death metal project. Amazing stuff. Sean Whitaker. He's been in a live performance for Pathology, Cerebral Bore, and then he's currently in Insidious Decrepancy. I can never say it correctly. Amazing brutal death metal musician. This is his first release that he's done in a really long time. The Sickness Singularity is what it's called. So he sent me 2 copies of this on tape. It looks like one is like a darker blue tinted tape, and then one is like a navy, like a pale navy tape. So this is really good. I listened to this morning because he sent me 1 million CDs, and there's CDs of that in there. So let's pull out the stack of CDs now that I will quickly show you. I will admit, wait, where's the extra one in this? There it is. There's about 2 or 3 things in here that I'm not 1000% familiar with. I haven't really listened to, so this is stuff that I need to go back and listen to. I'm gonna pull up the information on here so I can talk a little bit more about them. Okay, so the first CD is Images of Violence with, what was this called? The Revenants. This is their second full length, I should say, that came out back in 2013. Band out of Texas, brutal death grindcore band. I'm not too familiar with them. I've never heard this, so I opened up 1 disc today. I'm planning on listening to it, so he sent me 2 copies of that. So that was awesome. We've got the Fleshgrind demos. That was awesome. That made me happy. So there's an extra copy of this too. I'm keeping one for myself. Where did it go? I might have pulled it out of the stack already. And then the next one, yeah, this is my stack. I screwed up everything. Screwing up my my goddamn video. I thought I had everything situated, and then I didn't. Yeah, it's in here. Okay, well, all right. Anyway, back to the video. Fleshgrind demos. There is another copy, which is right here. Again, a must-have add to the collection. This is another must-have add. This is a very obscure, like, atmospheric death metal band. This is another, like, CD that somebody burned me forever ago, and I always really loved it. And so then they did a pressing of this. So this is Wicked Innocence with Omnipotence. There's my cat. Say, hey, what's up, cat? This is so, like, strange death metal, but it's so good. So I was excited to see this in there. And I immediately popped this on last night when I got this. So awesome bifold with some spacey, atmospheric-y pictures there, which, again, you just have to listen to this to understand what I'm saying, how it's a little bit strange, a little bit weird. It's not your normal meat and bones death metal, but it's so good. I really, really like it, and I think I think a lot of you will probably like it if you've never heard it. There is another copy here. There you go. So this is definitely 1000% mine. So then we've got absolutely no introduction here. Skinless. Progression Towards Evil. So 3 copies right there. And I opened one for the sake of the video. This is a full length. I think it's their only. Is this one of... No, not their only. That's not right. Which one is this? Is their first one? I can't remember now. I'm so bad about discographies and stuff like that. Yeah, it's their first full length. Okay, I was right. I should just trust my knowledge here. So this is amazing New York death metal. New York brutal death metal, which is just so good. So again, if you haven't heard Skinless, my God, stop this video right now, please, and get the fuck over there and YouTube and wherever else and listen to it. Alright, so now we're back to the Immortal Suffering release. So here's the CD version. This is different than the tape. The tape was... Where did I put it now? Got everything all over the damn place. Tried to keep a little bit organized here. So the tape is like this blue, and then the CD is like this red. One of them comes with a guitar pick, which is a thing that Gristle is doing right now. So 2 copies of this, and again, I haven't decided if I want the tape or the CD. I kind of want the CD. I just like the bigger artwork. So yeah, this isn't out yet. So again, I'm not doing anything with this yet, but this is a little sneak peek. Little sneaky peeky right there. So again, it's really good though. So you definitely can probably go find it on YouTube and listen to it. Alright, so let me pull from here. Alright, so we've got the Gutricide CDs, and I left one out of the cellophane so I can show you guys. Because, like I said, the album cover is different for the CD than it is on the tape. There you go. And I've got several copies of that, and then one of them also comes with the guitar pick. So, giveaways, I'm probably going to throw some up on my distro. I think I'm going to keep the CD versions of a lot of these because they just look so good. There's the Frozen Soul ones, and then one comes with a guitar pick. So, there you go. Sean Whitaker CD, which again, like I said, I popped that on this morning and listened to it. A really nice jewel case right there. This was a split release with Severed Records. As you know, Severed Records is an amazing label that pumps out amazing CDs. So I've got extra copies of this. So if you have not heard this yet, please listen to it because it is very, very good. And then I'm saving my favorite for last, just so you guys know. Saving my favorite for last. And then we've got more Devourment here. We've got the demos that were just recently repressed. 3 copies. I already own this, so there you go. I'll probably do giveaways for that. I know I gave away a couple copies of that before, and then some more Butcher of the Week CDs right there. And then we've got one that I'm not too familiar with, so let me get Corpse Gristle up here so I can talk a little bit about it. This is probably the one that I haven't actually listened to yet. But that's going to change today, because as soon as I'm done recording this and as soon as I'm done with work for the day, all of these are going with me in my next adventure for the day, where I have to take my son to his class tonight, and it's for like 3 hours that he does. He's in a special like competition thing. Where did it go? There it is. Alright, so let's find out about this. So this is a 1996 demo from the Dallas Misfits. Me at Us, I believe is how you say it. So I 100% was not too familiar with this, so I need to listen to this. But he sent me a couple copies of this. I opened one because I'm planning on listening to it. Again, I've got a stack of CDs that I'm just going to be sitting and listening to all night, and I'm so excited to just listen to music and have the time to do that. So there's the sealed copy, and then like I said, I saved my favorite one for last, because I have never actually owned this on a physical format, with the exception of somebody burned it for me on a CD a while back. I don't know exactly how. They probably fucking downloaded it from a torrent and stuff like that. And then I got rid of most of my burned CDs, and then I've regretted it ever since, because I love this album. So when I opened the box, it was literally like my eyes directly went right to it. I was like, yes! Fuck yes. I was so happy. This is Embalmed's full-length album, Brutal Delivery of Vengeance. If you know me close, you know I'm a big Embalmed fangirl. I absolutely love Embalmed. I just love the demos that I have on tape, and the Boiling Humans EP that I have on vinyl. Like, I have a lot of their stuff, their earlier stuff, but they've only released one full-length, which was a long time ago now. I think we're going on over 10 years now. I don't think the band is together anymore. I'm pretty sure they're not. So this is a brutal death metal. They've got the grindcore elements in, but this album is so good. And I was so sad I didn't have it anymore. And for whatever reason, I just never attempted to go and try and get it again. And I don't know how I didn't realize Corpse Gristle had this. I don't know what was going on. It just probably fell into the back burner, and plus I was just so happy that I had just gotten Pieces Remain and Boiling Humans. So this is actually in my CD player right now. I listened to this twice already this morning, and he sent me an extra copy, so I thought that was awesome. But this was the thing that was definitely I was so pumped about. And I always tell people this: if you're not sucked in by the time Regimen of Death is over, that's so disappointing, because that first song is probably one of the best introductory songs on a death metal record, a death grind, whatever the fuck you want to call this band. I feel like they're more of a death metal record, but I know they've got those grindcore elements in there as well. I love this album. I do. Just so good. So I was really happy about this. So I'm probably going to do a giveaway for this, 100%, because I want somebody to have it in their collection. I've been doing a giveaway for a lot of this stuff. A lot. Some of the stuff is probably going to go up on my distro. A lot of it's going to be giveaways. A lot of it I've already sent off to a group of my friends and said, hey, first pick, what do you want? I'll send it to you. So yeah, that's all I have today, guys. Thank you guys once again. Thank you, Paul. This was amazing. Check out Corpse Gristle. I guess you could say this was more of like a label spotlight. So yeah, be on the lookout for all these things. I will link everything in the description, and I will see you in the next one.